Well, hello everyone. I figured I'd make a video before I have to go to bed because I may have one more day of work, perhaps one more day of work for a while. Anyways, the other day I had made a video called How I See God. I posted it up on YouTube Pagans, on Facebook. It's a group on Facebook. Anyways, I have been having this other YouTuber commenting on not just this video, but other religious related videos, specifically wicked ones, pretty much. The thing about the video is that I explained how I seen divinity and kind of, if I remember right, what religions that I kind of that I take from. And so two of them that I mentioned would be Christianity and Wicca. And I mentioned while I am eclectic or syncretic, mixing beliefs or taking from different religions what makes sense to me, my foundation or base or whatever that I mainly take from, I describe as Christo-Christian or Christo-Wicca. Probably more or less Christo-Paganism, but what I've learned, and some of this information will be wrong, but I've learned it from different sources, so what I've learned about it, I think I'm probably drawn to a lot of aspects of Wicca. Well, a little more than the other ones. So I just kind of call it my base. Like I said, of course, I take from many paths, but that one, they kind of center around. At least it makes sense for me. It's different from person to person, no matter what faith you are. That's my opinion on the subject. Anyways, this gentleman here on YouTube decided to comment and say, well, to tell me that I'm a Christian who just can't accept the doctrine, who does not want to admit it. I found it funny that he said that it's just that I don't want to admit that I believe in God. Which is kind of funny because different religions believe in God, not just Christian. But he kept putting a big emphasis that I was Christian. I've talked about other religions other than Wicca on my channel. I've mentioned about Islam and Sufism, Kabbalah, I think sometime in there, and my friend who is Jewish, and learning more about Judaism itself. I of course have talked about Hinduism. That plays a big factor into my beliefs. So just because I have a Bible on my altar and a statue of Mary and Jesus, I don't see where that strictly makes me Christian. I have a Buddha, I have a Ganesh on my altar here. I don't have it anymore, I don't know where it's at, but I had an Ankh. It was technically a Halloween decoration, but I used it for my altar. That is part of Egyptian religion. If you look back at my other altar videos, you probably would have seen it. So, Here's the thing about Wicca. For me, I view God itself, as something beyond our understanding. But we usually take a form for us to worship God. I worship both Mother and Father, or God and Goddess. I see divinity in nature. I try my best to respect nature. I have that interest in the craft. And this is where I relate to Wicca. I never once said that I was 100% Wiccan. Well, I mean, I somewhat consider myself a Christo-Wiccan. But his thing was really putting the emphasis on that Wicca and Christianity are two different religions. But never once in my video did I say that they were the same or related. I said that I put them together. And I really don't understand the big deal, because technically, from my understanding, Wicca was created by Gerald Gardner in the 50s in Great Britain. But it's okay to use Greek deities, Roman, Norse, even Hindu, you know? At some point in time, some of these cultures might have been in contact with each other and stuff like that, and some of them were even more spread out, not knowing each other, but those are all okay. And it's not just this guy, but I noticed those are okay. Even the Hindu ones, which are primarily in the areas of India and those cultures, it's okay to bring them into what started out as a British religion. I guess that's how you would put it. But use Jesus, and people just kind of lose it. I don't get it. And you could say a lot about Christians and what they've done to pagans in the past, but to judge all of them based on that is kind of what you don't want them to do to pagans. That's my thought on it. My thought is you can believe whatever the hell you want. No one has the right to tell you what you are or what you're not. If I want to be a Christian, Sufi, Wiccan, fucking Buddhist, I will call myself that. If I wanted to say I'm eclectic or I'm spiritual, not religious, I would say that. I don't care what other people do. He's going on saying that it was disrespectful to Wicca. While I understand that he has a different view, nothing I really said was disrespectful, just a different opinion. And I'm sorry, this is kind of rambling here, but my point is that I never once said that I practice solely one religion. I never said that this religion or that religion was the same or came from one another or related. I said I take from religions what makes sense to me, and some I take from more than others. So yeah, that basically is how I would be a Christian Wiccan. Why? Because I believe in both aspects and I want to be. That's pretty much it. Oh. So, good night everybody.